Hello, how's it going? It's Monday, September 23rd. This is Luke Stokes, and I want to do a quick little video. Of course, got to do a beard watch update. This is about a month in now. Sadly, it'll probably be shaved probably today or soon. My wife has been very patient, but Karina is not a fan of the beard. But I at least wanted to, I wanted to see what it looks like. So this is a, full month of it grown in. I think it filled out nicely. At least know this is what I look like with a beard, and if I ever wanted to rock the beard, now I'll know what it looks like. But yeah, it comes out pretty good. I'll probably go back to just the goatee in the future. But anyway, so that's it with the beard. I also want to give an update just on like stuff I'm working on. I feel like I've been super busy and I haven't really kind of communicated much to like friends, family, and stuff about what it is Luke is actually doing. So as you probably know, I've been a Steem witness for a long time. So this is kind of, I don't really have a business card, but I have these Steem trading cards that came out in 2018, which were kind of fun. This is like from March. So still involved in the Steem community, still blogging on Steem, still very passionate about Steem. I think I'm currently not in consensus. I think I'm like ranked 21. So I'm a backup witness at this point. But definitely involved in the community, very excited about the project. I think it's one of the most active and used blockchains out there right now as far as actual people. So definitely check out the Steem blockchain if you haven't already. It's my home on the internet. It's where I post my content and my personal blog, things I'm thinking about, working on, stuff like that. I'm at Steem at Luke Stokes. I'm also working, of course, still with eosDAC. So I've got these different business cards as my visuals for what I'm working on. eosDAC is building decentralized autonomous community software. We're also a block producer on the EOS blockchain. And DACs and DAOs, also decentralized autonomous organizations, are something I'm really passionate about. I've been working with them since April, I guess, would that be 2017, 2018? I'm losing track. But even prior to EOS mainnet launch, we've been working on building this software, making it available to everyone. I'm very excited about what's called the DAC Factory, which is a mechanism for anybody to create their own decentralized autonomous community or decentralized autonomous organization. And it's going to be hopefully very user-friendly. You could just kind of fill out some basic information, walk through the form, and it will generate the contracts, submit them online, put them all in place, and you can have your own community. You could create your own token as part of that process. You can then determine how many elected custodians you want to manage your community, and those are all based on stake-weighted vote, who gets elected within your community. It's really exciting. I think it's going to radically disrupt everything from businesses to nonprofits and startups to even governments and local government organizations. So I'm really, really excited about that. That is moving forward. Definitely still involved and very engaged with that. I'm working with the tech team there. I'm also an elected custodian there to help that community make decisions. So definitely check out eosDAC.io if you're interested in decentralized autonomous communities and what that means and how it might impact stuff you're working on, both now and in the future. It's really exciting as far as how we can restructure entities and basically a group of people with a shared goal to work together so that everybody benefits. So I'm very excited about that. The other thing I'm working on quite a bit, and this I've committed to 20 hours a week, is DAPX and the Foundation for Interwallet Operability, FIO. So DAPX, my official title, as you can see here, is Chief Decentralization Officer, which I'm super excited about that title. Originally, it was going to be CTO, and we already have a VP of Engineering, so it didn't quite make sense. I wasn't going to work directly with the developers. So as we talked it through, the CEO was like, what about a Chief Decentralization Officer? And I was like, yes, I love that. So that's my role in that organization, is bringing the FIO protocol from its current kind of controlled by DAPX, developed by DAPX, centralized approach to up until public testnet, public mainnet, fully owned and operated and distributed and decentralized by the community that uses it. So DAPX and the FIO protocol is essentially going to make cryptocurrency easier to use for everybody. I'm very, very excited about that. Some analogies I've heard used that are pretty good is like when the HTTP protocol came out, it enabled the internet, which had been going for 10 years, to be more useful. It enabled the World Wide Web. It enabled people to actually regular people to actually use the internet. And that's where browsers and everything else came around. Another analogy is the SMTP protocol, making email an option on the internet. So very excited about that as well. that the FIO protocol is essentially a way to have human readable names and be able to do requests, be able to have metadata, be able to have encrypted ways to send and receive funds in any blockchain using cryptocurrency, using just simple to use names like Luke, Stokes. So I'm very, very excited to be participating in that project. I think, as you know, I'm very, very passionate about cryptocurrency, blockchain technology. Been involved in it for more than 6.5 years now, and I recognize it's just too stressful to use. It's too complicated, too confusing. People don't understand it. And so the FIO protocol, Foundation for Inter-Wallet Operability, is going to make using exchanges and wallets and payment gateways super simple, just as easy as like Venmo or PayPal, anything like that. So I'm very excited about that. I think it's really what this community needs, what this ecosystem needs. We just have to make things easier. We have to improve the usability on all these tools. And once we have that, I really do think there's going to be an explosion of adoption of cryptocurrency. And it won't matter which blockchain or which cryptocurrency somebody wants to use. The FIO protocol works with all of them. As long as the wallet has integrated, if that wallet supports that token, then they can use FIO. So I'm very, very excited about that. Of course, I'm also involved in advising and consulting for a lot of different projects. My website, lukestokes.info, has more information on that. I'm obviously going to have to scale that back a little bit because in addition to these things, I'm also working as the executive director for EOS DAO. Now, EOS DAO is not much information about it publicly. We're working kind of behind the scenes at the moment, but it essentially is a kind of evolution of the EOS Alliance. It's a central place where the entire community can come together to get code capital and really connections, like getting people to work together to know what's going on within the community. A single place to represent what the EOS community is doing, what they're involved in, what their needs are, what connections that can be made there. So I'm very excited about that. Hopefully you'll hear a lot more about that in the coming months. We have a lot of content we're putting together to explain EOS DAO. We're going to be using the eosDAC technology stack that is starting testing this week. So a lot of very exciting things on that front, which I'm sure you'll hear more about coming forward. And so I've committed to 10, 15 hours a week working with them for a 6-month period to get this off the ground. So those are the things I'm involved in. I'm also, let's see here, I should also share, I'm going to be doing a bunch of conferences coming up, representing these different groups that I'm working with. So just this week, I'll be in New York for the World Blockchain Forum. I'm going to be on a panel discussion talking about blockchain usability and longevity, all these different things, and I'll be representing FIO there. After that, I'll be flying to Chicago for the Voice of Blockchain conference. And again, I'll be speaking there on a panel representing FIO. So if you're in either New York or Chicago in the next this next week and a half or so, definitely let me know. I'd love to see you there. And then I just booked my flight to Rio. So I will be in Rio at the blockchain conference at the end of the month. So I'm very, very excited, or actually middle of next month in October, middle of October. Very excited about that. If you're going to be anywhere in that area or you're coming to this conference, definitely come find me and say hello. I think that'll be really exciting. And then I haven't booked my flight and tickets yet, but I am planning to be at the Vegas Blockchain Week. We're doing a big EOS DAO / EOS Alliance event there, which is going to be pretty cool. So I definitely hope to see you there. And also I'm going to be representing FIO as well. I think FIO may be a sponsor, or DAPEX may be a sponsor at that event. So if you're going to be in Vegas for this, definitely find me again. That'll be a lot of fun. And then of course, I would not miss Steem Fest. This year, my entire family is coming again, just like last year. So I'm very excited about that. We'll be in Bangkok and the first, I guess it'd be second week of November. So that's going to be super, super fun. Looking forward to that as well. So if you are going to be at any of these events, definitely come find me and say hello. I definitely would love to chat with you about cryptocurrency and blockchain and all these cool things. And that's pretty much it. That's my update. Hope you're having an amazing day. It's again Monday morning. I hope your week starts out awesome. Take care.